Welcome, car lovers. Today we delve into the essence of automotive excellence with the 2024 Nissan Z. Get ready for an amazing ride as we take you on an in-depth tour of its exterior, interior, and engine. The Nissan Z is a soulful sports coupe with an incredible history of serving up affordable and fun-to-drive two-doors since 1969. Using bits and pieces of nostalgia, like the quarter-panel insignia from the 240Z, and a pair of dramatic LED taillights that mimic the style of the 300ZX of the 1990s, the new Z puts power and driving entertainment at the forefront. Although it borrows its 400-horsepower twin-turbo V6 engine from the Infiniti Q50 Red Sport, the Z can be had with either a 6-speed manual or 9-speed automatic transmission. That is, unless you want the NISMO Z treatment, which grants 420 horsepower and other performance upgrades, but comes exclusively with a 9-speed automatic. While the new Z retains many of its joints and bones from the previous generation 370Z, its interior is a richer experience with better seats, a wider infotainment screen, and a telescoping steering wheel. It may not be as exciting to hammer as the Toyota Supra, but the Z still offers driving thrills, and we're thankful to have it back in the sports car segment. The Z returned last year after much anticipation. For 2024, the iconic rear-wheel drive coupe is expected to turn up the heat with a performance-minded NISMO model. The Z NISMO gets additional horsepower, 420 horsepower, up from the standard output of 400 and 384 pound-feet of torque, up from 350 pound-feet of torque on standard models, a limited slip differential, bigger wheels, larger brakes, stiffer suspension, and fancier bodywork. The price of the 2024 Nissan Z starts at $44,110 and goes up to $66,890 depending on the trim and options. We'd go with the mid-range Z Performance trim, which adds a sportier suspension tune, a limited slip differential, upgraded brakes, 19-inch wheels with summer tires, and power-adjustable seats with faux suede upholstery. There's no difference in pricing when it comes to which transmission you choose, but for the sake of excitement, we'd pick the 6-speed manual. Although this generation looks much different from the last one, it's not entirely different. For example, Nissan hasn't changed the layout of the Z's cabin. It remains a 2-seat coupe with no vestigial rear seats a la Porsche 911. What has changed, though, is everything else. The new Z receives a modernized cabin with updated materials, a welcome improvement over the previous 370Z's dated interior. Leather upholstery, power-adjustable seats, and dual-zone automatic climate control are all available. Cargo space remains a mystery, but we aren't expecting the Z to be a Costco-run champion. We fit 3 carry-on suitcases in the trunk of the old 370Z, which should be plenty for most sports car buyers. Nissan has brought the Z into the 21st century with a standard 8-inch infotainment display. A 9-inch unit with navigation is optional. A 12 3-inch digital gauge display, Sirius XM satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. A 6-speaker stereo is standard, but audiophiles can upgrade to an optional premium audio arrangement engineered by Bose. An onboard Wi-Fi hotspot is also available. Like its beastly brother, the Nissan GT-R, the Z is powered by a twin-turbocharged V6. But instead of the fire-breathing 565-horsepower 3.8-liter that's under the hood of the GT-R, the Z gets a 400-horsepower 3.0-liter mill from the Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400, with 350 pound-feet of torque. The engine is paired to either a 6-speed manual or a 9-speed automatic transmission. The Turbo 6 gives the rear-wheel drive Z a lot of zip, but our manual transmission test car hit 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds, well behind the Supra. With the 9-speed automatic, we were able to get the Z to 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds. Cornering grip is plentiful so long as you're not driving too close to the Z's limit. Push it hard, though, and the suspension's tuning reveals itself to be not quite up to the task. Its compliance provides good comfort when commuting, but rival sports cars offer sharper reflexes. We haven't tested one yet, but the Z NISMO ups the ante with 420 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque. The increase in output is also joined by larger brake discs, stiffer suspension, and increased chassis rigidity. For the NISMO, Nissan ditches the Bridgestone Potenza 7 Summer rubber for Dunlop Sport Max GT 600 tires. The most efficient Z is the one with the automatic transmission. It's rated for 19 miles per gallon city and 28 miles per gallon highway. Going with the manual drops those numbers to 18 miles per gallon city and 24 miles per gallon highway. The 420 horsepower Z NISMO isn't too wildly different than the normal Z. Despite its extra horsepower and weight, earn an EP estimated 17 city and 24 miles per gallon highway ratings. When we have a chance, we'll test the Z on our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy test route and update this story with the results. For more information about the Z's fuel economy, the 2024 Nissan Z. With its stunning design, luxurious interior, and thrilling performance, it's the ultimate driving machine for those who demand the best. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Until next time, drive safe and stay adventurous.